I'm gonna let chat. I lost my footage, so I'm trying to find it. Like, I'm trying to find where I stopped at. I lost all the footage to the game I was playing. Now I gotta find where I was, where I ended at. I believe it was here though, so we should be good. If not, I'll just play from right here, and we'll see how it goes. Let me just put his cat back on the leash. My cat got loose. My cat is loose. Pause. Meow. Okay, we found it back where we were. Let's continue. Episode 4. Let's go.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Of course, sweetheart. Anytime.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
I definitely gonna go see Natty, you know. I know she got a thing for me. But let's do these challenges. First enough to go and see her. See what she's all about. We in the weed farm? That's crazy.
Throwing Punj's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
I think I'm in love.
We do look forward to growing together.
I think I'm in love.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bomb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Nah, bro. Nah. This has to be cool.
Quickly, take your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
Bro, this cannot be serious. We were just grabbed the bro by the balls. That was probably his balls. Why would you react like that?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repair it! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
Professor Garlic, bro. Can I get your number?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some
Dittany?
seeds.
What have you?
I already have some, Professor.
Another word for
Picked
weed?
them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. The Chinese chomping cabbage.
What?
You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Alright, I guess.
Hello.
No, okay.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
Alright, bro.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
I'll show you the
Excuse
Chinese
me?
chopping cabbages.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Don't play with me, bro.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. Here we are.
Look how dominate Sebastian. Sebastian was right.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hold LB, tap RB, then tap LB.
Look
That's
at
crazy.
They'll chew on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Facts, when I have to use that on Ranrock.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
I noticed bro's referencing weed. I know it.
Probably ought to head back to class.
In high glove.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so
I
much.
mean, I don't really
to
care much
offer.
of plants, but you gotta cap when you're talking to the
I'm
baddies, you
glad.
know?
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only
Bro, I can't strap. I gotta walk, bro. Please don't make me walk. Alright, bro, let's just get over this and then. At least make the walk interesting, you know? It is so far. Oh, bro, next 150. Oh my gosh, bro. I'll just skip this in the video. As always, you know, my editing skills are so great, I could do anything, man. Not even bragging right now, just spitting facts. Alright, finally, man.
My friend.
Hello,
I'll
Matthew,
travel
how
a
are
million
you?
miles just to see you, bro.
I hope you've
I mean,
recovered from our rather eventful
Not bro,
trip
but
to
you know what I mean.
Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend.
I'm worried about you as well.
With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you.
I'm alright.
Yeah, but this life is so
We did
dangerous, I
not
don't want to
speak
get
about it at the
involved, you
time.
know?
But I am hoping now you might
Like, they
tell
always
me why
got
they
this
were
where
looking
heroes
for
go. They never, you know? No honor amongst thieves, bro.
They want
They're gonna
something
have to use
Professor
to hurt
Figment
me.
I found at Gringotts.
Does that make sense?
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow.
You know.
Both of you have inspired
man.
me to take a stand of my own.
Okay,
What
I
sort
think
of
for you.
stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
Please, but I can't
spoke with
lose you.
her.
I
She was
can't.
polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the students. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow was planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
Of
Try
course.
to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
Anything.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen and find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the
Wow.
meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Me
Thank
too,
you,
I'm here if
Matty.
you need me as well. Natty.
Be on your guard.
Okay, so we're going on a date.
I beg your pardon.
The scenery is so romantic right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What's going on here?
It's so romantic right now. But I gotta go, yes.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Wow.
Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy.
You should never have gone. I refuse to be treated now.
Let me know when you one got switch on it.
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes?
Who is this, bro? Oh,
Time to teach and hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere.
You take this student on the white dead bodies.
she was like, pull up her lunch here. Pull her blink up her lunch here, but that's just
To your knees.
I'll let you on fire.
What on earth just happened?
That was
I've
just
never been accosted in such a manner. I'm so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
Who is Priya?
Best get moving on my research before they return.
Thank
You
you.
mentioned someone named Priya.
Yeah, who's Priya?
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
Bro, the L.
She's a
I'm not
traveling
saying. Let me not
vendor.
say that. Let me
Here's
not
what's
say that.
going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're
I
a
don't want to
researcher.
offend anybody.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work.
Even though it wasn't offensive, really, but I don't know.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors?
I
We
mean-
can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Why not, Rick?
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes,
Well,
take
that trunk
many,
there is real.
even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Alright. How do I place it? Oh, wait. Where is the Mallowsweet? Oh, in the middle. My bad. I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these powers.
Incendiary!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sing.
Is it just 3? I know it's 5.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Accio! Incendiary!
I don't know what I just did, but No, alright, I bet.
How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I gotta speak to her again, for real?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
Okay, sweetheart.
My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such
Okay,
a
then
pleasure
leave.
to meet you.
Oh my gosh.
And do be careful out here.
She's still
Now
talking.
I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and
Okay, shut up. I just said want to walk back, bro. Thank you. Why am I sleeping on the clouds for? These guys have no shame. Ah.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new
I could
heights
tell
of
you're a
both
crack fiend.
discipline
By the
and
way, rubbing your hands
intellect.
and walking, he definitely a crack fiend.
You will begin this term
Addicted.
by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Alright.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Are you gonna teach us how to do it, bro?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
I mean, cool, I guess.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Oh, it was skill. You know it was skill, so don't play with me, bro.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient.
This is not
to add
gonna
that extra spark.
I just got a feeling the
suspect
same
that's
way.
where I
This
come
is not
You're
gonna
as
end good,
clever
bro.
as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fruity Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fruit feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Bro, where is a fupa? What is a fupa, bro? Oh, I got it apparently.
the potion should not be that colourless. McDowell.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student.
Bro, who is
I've heard
this?
much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such
I
a
must
flawless
admit
Wiggenweld
that I don't
potion
care
on
about
the
you, bro.
first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shah is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Oh, thank you, bro, for saying nothing. Absolutely nothing. Where is this Weasley?
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You tripping.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from
Prepare.
Gryffindor. Again, Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Oh my
His
gosh.
accomplice will answer to me as well.
You really gotta get me in trouble with you.
I brewed an endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me.
You know, you gotta
I
be
shall
realistic.
assume that you've
I
learned
could
a
never
lesson.
lie.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
You there? Yes, you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Bro, he's a ghost. He's
Word
been
gets
watching
around
you,
amongst
fam.
the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favour for me.
Ain't no way, bro. Pause, bro. Pause.
Small favour in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If
Yeah,
one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot categorise. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
how
makes
old
Rookie's
those
job easier.
Revelio.
Where would rotten roast beef be, bro?
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you?
Well, yeah,
A
it's so
bucket
flaccid.
pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
There's nothing like a meal prepared by a house elf. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. Won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Right, got to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's
did he
Richard
just-
Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Am I missing something?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Poor fellow.
Nothing like the feeling of the breeze through my hair. Or so I recall.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Oh,
Not at all.
okay.
I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
I don't really got a choice,
If that's
man.
what I need
Just,
to do
just,
to
let's
speak to
just
Jackdaw,
focus.
I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find...
Oh, man.
Discovered already? Looks like we need a
Oh, another one. He's right there to feel it.
Here we go.
Do I stop playing to me? That's him right there.
Well, good job, I suppose.
Okay, so I guess he
We're not
just...
through with you.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
Revelio.
Oh, the goodness was in a while time.
Having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here. You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Okay.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round across wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what you call him.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Anyways, let me just comb these fellas up quick. Pause.
Potato.
Infringo.
Stupid one. Accio.
That's all you've got?
Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Stupid.
Act like a winner.
Take. You're better than that. Stupid. Potato.
Expelliarmus!
Levioso. Come on. Stupid one.
Staying out of my way.
Incendio.
Just go win that for Levioso. I'm the one.
Potato.
Levioso.
Incendio. Stupid one. Incendio. Incendio. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato. Incendio. Stupid one. Incendio.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Expelliarmus!
About time.
Why did I bet on that now?
Bro, why you put my mic up? Like, had it
What's up,
turned
victory?
up some balls right now by the mic.
tournament.
I don't know why.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned
Now play with
with.
that. Thank
Now
you.
that we've
Thank you.
definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
I should have practiced the ruling. Well,
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Excellent form.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Man, that kid is gonna go places, bro. Recognizes my talent from anywhere. He is gonna go places.